The worst thing one can do is not to try to be aware of what one wants and not give in to it. To spend years in silent, hurt, wondering if something could have materialized, never knowing. You lack motivation sometimes regarding your goals and ambitions. But remember, motivation comes from within, and nobody can inspire you unless you do it yourself. We think like quitting in distress and bad times. It's not a solution to our problems. Remember how many times you had the same feeling and how you overcame it. As it is rightly said, we often suffer more in imagination than in reality. Whenever any such pessimist thought comes in your mind, get over it and do the job instead of wasting your time on absurd things. Our mind is the most powerful tool, and we need to train and tame it properly. Impossible is nothing, and your mind is capable of doing anything. Those who try again and again finally make it at the end. People who are inconsistent in life never become successful. Such people give up midway. They lack self-confidence and never try hard. Failure is not final when you fall down, but it's final when you don't get up. Those who have great ambitions and ulterior motives in their life fight till the end. Our mind is capable of doing wonders if trained in wisdom and knowledge. Know that there is always a silver lining. If you are going through a rough period, it won't last longer, and you will see the sunshine soon. You have already come this far, and you can go ahead as well if you control and train your mind accordingly. Try to remain dedicated and focus on your goals. Surely you will achieve all sooner or later. Study the past if you want to intuit the future. Past is the best reflection to grow and move ahead in life. Whatever happened in the past, consider it a lesson and try to do better in future. Past is a collection of events that happened earlier. It provides great lessons for the future. By remembering the past, we can avoid the mistakes committed back there. A nation who does not remember his past is lost in the books of history. New zeal and glory can be inculcated by going through past events. A student who errs in the previous class may be able to rectify those mistakes by learning from the past in the next class. It is rightly said to study the past, live the present moments, and get ready for the future. Some people get stuck in past events. They despise themselves as a result. They do not give their best. Past is the past, and it has no concerns with you. What you can do best is to learn from the past and not make it a burden for yourself. If you do not review your past, then you will fall behind. Man is the master of his own fate. You can wade through rough terrains by identifying your errors in the past. There is nothing as such impossible for you. You are more powerful than you think. You just need to make up your mind and never stop until you achieve what you deserve. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. As it is said, man is known by the company he keeps. If you have got a good company, you will be like them. But if you hang around with bad people, it will impact you and harm your reputation. It is suggested that you need to spend time with creative people, those who discuss innovative ideas and learn from them. Deep-sighted people discuss ideas, while average minds discuss other people. If you want to achieve something higher in your life, then choose wisely the people whom you spend your time with. A good company will make you learn so many new things. It will help you in selecting your career and ulterior motives. While a bad company will bring you nothing but defamation, we often get influenced by people around us to a large extent. Thus, to become successful, spend your time with those who make you feel at the top. People who are intelligent and think beyond petty negativity. Company of creative and intelligent people is nothing less than a bliss. Our words and actions are guided by the people we spend our time with. If you have like-minded and right people in your company, then you will behave like them and influence others. Thus, choose the people who are close to your heart and make you happy. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Hardships come to make you stronger. Life is just like a wild storm, and you have to face it quite boldly. There will be ups and downs, and every time you fall, you have to come stronger than before. If you perceive something difficult, the reason is you are perhaps not fully prepared for it. If you had done your homework, you would not have complained about the problems. As the saying goes, tough times are not forever, but tough people to last for a long time. Set up your goals and ambitions and then go crazy about them. Do not complain about anything. Because an incompetent person comes up with a lot of excuses instead of doing his job. Once you know the art of going through tough situations, you will never seek easy ways. Your mind is the most powerful weapon than you think. It is in need of training and mentoring. Once you are able to exercise control over it, then you will not dread anything. Life is a lot more than problems and difficulties. Face them with great strength and patience. You also don't need to wish for easier things, rather prepare yourself for facing the worst periods of your life. Once you come out unscathed, you will never fear anything. Do your duty and have a strong faith in yourself. Some people undermine their own abilities and resultantly never go higher. Always appreciate whatever you have done till now. It will encourage you to do more and more. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. There are certain people who are just men of words and not actions. Some make big claims and hollow plans while they lack on the action part. Those who are determined to their goals, they will get them sooner or later. Those who cannot do anything, they will always be full of excuses. Such people lack motivation and consistency in life. They cannot stick to a particular job and keep on switching their goals. Just to hide their ineptness, they will make excuses every time. On the other hand, people who really want to do something, They keep trying until they make it. They do not let anything come in between their ambitions. Excuses show incompetence of the people. Those who genuinely take their goals seriously, they remain dedicated to it and do everything in their power to get them. Be a man of action, not words. Life is never easy, but there is always something which you can do and succeed at. Where there is life, there is always a way. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. To do anything, we need motivation, but people forget nobody can make you motivated unless you do it yourself. As motivation comes from within, thus start from yourself if you are serious about your goals. Once you are motivated enough to do something, then turn this motivation into your habit and keep doing it repeatedly and compulsively. If you begin doing some work, keep doing that until you reap its fruit. Habit is defined as something that is done repeatedly and compulsively. Develop the habit of doing your job regularly if you want to achieve something big in your life. Be a doer instead of making excuses. Once you get on track and develop the habit of doing your duty, you will become the man of your dreams. Keep going and do not stop until you achieve your goals. Be mesmerized, be ruthless, and become unstoppable while chasing your dreams. If you have both motivation and a habit of doing something, you will never fall behind in life. The challenge of leadership is to be strong, but not rude. Be kind, but not weak. Be bold, but not bully. Be thoughtful, but not lazy. Be humble, but not timid. Be proud, but not arrogant. Have humor, but without folly. A leader is the one who does it first and then shows the way to its followers. A leader must have some characteristics that enable him to lead the people. He should be strong enough to face the danger with great strength. He should have the qualities like compassion and love to win over his people. His kindness and care should not be taken for granted. All these particular traits make a leader worth following. A leader needs the support of the people in distressed times. He has to keep the nation united in the face of threat, whether internal or external. Leadership is a great responsibility, and any timid person cannot claim to be a leader. It requires a lot of courage and strength to lead people and then come up to their expectations. A leader has to show grandeur of heart to win the public. In short, leaders are born, not made.